Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Winning Tradition podcast. I am your host, Jarrett.
And I'm your host, Timmy.
It is Wednesday, February 20th, 2019. Timmy, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm chilling. How's your day been?
It's been good. Had class. Went into work. All the usual.
Any weekend recap you want to do
From
for
the
us today?
weekend?
Yeah.
Recap from the weekend. The Daytona 500 happened. We watched that. That was good. Biggest race of the year, like always, or second biggest race of the year, besides the Indy 500. But it's still a great race to go watch. It's first race of the season. Season's just starting. I know my brother Tyler, his favorite driver, Ryan Blaney, got wrecked very sadly. He was sad.
A lot of wrecks.
A lot of wrecks. But interesting race.
That's the best part.
Oh, the best part.
That's the best part.
Yeah, it's still good. All right. Anything else you want?
AAF again. Not really as interesting as week one.
For sure.
I know I didn't watch this weekend.
Well, I kind of forgot.
Yeah, that too.
Like, it was cool the first week, and then you're like, oh, wait, that's still going on, because it's like, well, yeah. You just want to get into the roundup?
I mean, sure. I mean, I tried to spice it up a little bit with with just recapping some other stuff. But
yeah.
I guess we can go into roundup since you're anxious to do it.
I'm sorry.
Roundup, we're going to start with MLB. Big news this week. Bryce Harper has rejected multiple $300 offers from other teams, but even some bigger news yesterday. Machado signed with the Padres for over $300 million.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Timbo?
Well, we're getting to that time where they need to sign. Opening day is this Saturday for spring training, which, I mean, they're going to need to sign eventually. So I think it's good that we're seeing this. And as it was 10 years, too. His 10-year contract, that's insane. He gets paid 10 years to stay in, stay in San Diego, basically, which is, like, a big deal. It's a really nice town, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. The whole kind of thing about that, though, is Machado is a good player, but I don't know. To sign him for that long, it's not really like... I don't think it's in the best interest of the Padres. Because at the end of the career, he's still getting paid, and he could suck. It's like the Pujols deal for the Angels.
I was just going to mention that. He does have an opt-out in, like, year 5, so...
True.
At least I think so. It's like five after, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the White Sox offered him $250 million over 8 years. But he decided to go to San Diego instead. I'm not gonna knock him on that. Dodgers basically rented him for half a season and didn't work out. I didn't see any passion in Machado at all. So good for San Diego, I guess. Whatever. So. That's cool. They're gonna be one of the highest, probably paying clubs now for $300 million. So, yeah. Eric Hosmer's on a long-term deal too. I don't know what other big name players they have, but
they're young. So they have.
I know they're young.
They have one of the like. It's kind of like they have one of the youngest teams in baseball, basically. And it's good for them to. Like, get this player in Manny Machado, but I don't know. It could work out for them. It could not work out for them, if that makes sense. They needed a leader, and I don't think Manny Machado is not that. No, I know Machado's not that leader that they need. But
if they want a leader, they need like an ace, a really good ace.
They could. I mean, it's like I don't know. It's altogether possible.
Yeah, going off the $300 million offer or number, Bryce Harper still isn't signed with anybody. He's rejected multiple $300 offers from multiple teams. Let me look at which teams they are really quickly.
It's
the Nationals have offered him $300 million.
So it's right now. There's still 3 teams left in. They said 3 teams. He's looking at 3 teams. He said no to San Diego.
Respectfully.
He said, what is it? He said maybe to the Giants, which is still blows my mind that he's even thinking about playing with the San Francisco Giants because they're going to be trash again. And then it's the Phillies or the Nationals. So it's those three teams. And I honestly...
Well, here we're looking at a tweet from John Heyman. He says, starting to have multiple offers from Philly, San Francisco, Washington, San Diego. San Diego's probably not in it anymore because they have Machado, and then the Chicago White Sox. So kind of around 4 teams. I don't think he's going to land in San Francisco. So really 3 teams, Philly, Washington, and Chicago.
No, the White Sox are more focused on Machado, not Harper. And they're not going to go after Harper. They've already said that they've tried to go after Harper, and he's already waved them down. So it's between 3 teams.
I mean, I'm still going to say they're in it. So
yeah, okay.
that's the 3 teams.
If
Philly,
Manny Machado didn't want to sign with all the money that they threw at him, why would Bryce Harper want to sign?
They're probably going to offer him more now, or almost as the same. And of course, our camera shuts off.
I mean, it's fine.
Doesn't matter. We have that one anyway. So
yeah.
Whatever.
But it's like
Hunter's got to fix this camera.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that
the setting.
I don't know. I think the Giants have a real possibility of signing him. He loves San Francisco. He loves.
Where do you see that?
Bryce
Harper loves Arizona more than he does San Francisco. I know that.
No, but Bryce Harper loves playing in that ballpark. He loves AT&T Park or Oracle Park. I'm sorry. He loves that stadium and loves those fans. So he loved playing there in the All-Star game. And he said, maybe I will come back here and play here full time. He's going to sign with the Phillies. It's done deal.
He's going to sign with the Phillies sometime this weekend.
Probably, yeah.
Phillies could offer him $326 million. So.
But you see the tweet up above?
This one, yeah. The sign.
Yeah.
It doesn't even know if the Giants have signed him. The Giants are trying to get him to sign a short term, and
yeah, he's not going to.
Happen.
But whatever, that's fine. Other Giants news. What? I've been saying that he could sign with the Giants, and everybody's laughed at me.
You're just being optimistic. That's what you're doing.
No, I mean, he said he's liked San Francisco. And this is about.
He also said he likes Arizona, but
true.
There's no thing in Arizona.
That's true. Whatever. The Giants have more upside than Arizona at this point.
Yeah, you can talk about this next subject. You know more about it
than
I do.
So, the next thing is Bruce Bochy retired after this 2019 season. So this is his last season. Basically, he's the Giants manager. That's why I was talking about the Giants so much. He spent 12 years with the Giants, was hired in 2007, and won 3 World Series with them. And I looked at the list today for his possible successors, and there were some pretty good ones on there. I'm really rooting for Eric Chavez, the A's third baseman, one of the A's third basemen. Coaches. He was one of the A's coaches too, yeah. He's just a really good manager, and like, he also spent time with the Padres before it, and he knew how to work a bullpen, basically. He had one of the best bullpens, like both of his teams that he had. Both the Padres and the Giants both had great bullpens. When he was there.
It also helps when you have a team-changing draft with Bumgarner and then
Buster
Posey and then Crawford and all those guys.
For sure.
I mean, that's not an excuse, but that's still that's still with his probably touch into it. So it helps when you have those great players coming in too.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so it's gonna be really weird not seeing Bruce Bochy as the manager of the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be kind of sad, but I mean, it's going to be good. I think that whoever their new manager is, because they're not looking for a manager yet. They're kind of just like waiting till the season's over. But Eric Chavez was a name that was thrown around, which I would enjoy having Chavez as a manager. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have on that.
Some history on him. He first became the manager of the Padres in '95. took them to the playoffs 2 years later before falling to the Yankees in the World Series. He got fired, I believe, from the Padres in 2006 after accumulating 951 wins. The Giants called in 2007 and turned them into a winner. Won 3 titles between 2010, 2014, and has now won over 975 games in 12 years in San Francisco, plus 36 in the playoffs. Last year is probably his most disappointing season, and he just says it's my time now in his head. So he has over 1,900 wins. He'll probably get over 2,000 this year,
Hopefully.
to be honest. So
hopefully, fingers
we'll
crossed.
see what happens.
Fingers crossed.
But good for him. Great career.
First ballot.
I didn't know,
Hall of Famer.
I didn't know his stats, so looking at it, I'm impressed.
He's definitely a Hall of Fame coach. All right.
I mean, you know more about MLB Hall of Fame than I do.
Oh yeah,
so I'll take your word for it.
No, he's definitely like with the 3, not even just the 3 World Series, but the 26 playoff wins. If that makes sense, like just that.
Just the 3 and 4 years.
Oh yeah, it was 3 and 6.
Oh yeah.
Which is still insane. It's 10, 12, and 14.
How many did you have before that?
They were all in New York before that. There was none in San Francisco. They didn't win in San Francisco until 2010. So he changed a losing team into one of the best dynasties of the 2000s.
Respectful.
So, okay. Next.
Moving on to the next sport. NFL, so some big NFL news coming out today. Le'Veon Bell is now an unrestricted free agent. He tweeted out today something along the lines of finally free, which tells you the state of the Steelers organization. Poor guys.
Sure.
He turned down the transition tag, and the Steelers were definitely not going to franchise tag him yet again after he sat out that whole season. He's 27 years old. He'll be a free agent. Free agency starts here in like 21 days, I believe.
March 11th.
Yeah, so
I
about
do
21 days. 2017, he had 1,900 yards from scrimmage and 11 touchdowns. He has registered at least 1,200 yards from scrimmage, or 1,200 rushing yards, 9 touchdowns, 75 receptions with 600 receiving yards in 3 of the past 4 seasons, which is crazy. It's a mystery where he'll land, but he's definitely probably the biggest free agency name.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you wonder if it's just a product of the system, like with James Conner. But
True.
I think Le'Veon Bell is just that good of a player. I personally think he'll end up with the Colts or the Jets.
Yes, those are the. I was about to ask you that question.
Yeah, the Colts or the Jets, to be honest.
They have the most money to dish out.
Yeah.
I honestly think that he goes to the Jets for one of two reasons.
I don't think so because of that. I think he might go to the Colts because they have a better chance of winning right now.
Yeah, but
than the Jets, so that's why I'd say the Colts more than that. Plus, you get to play with a stable quarterback situation in Indianapolis with a better defense and not a new coach, you know. So it
could go either way. It could go either way.
You know, I mean, maybe he doesn't go to either. So
true. He could go to a third team that we're not even talking about now. So, yeah, there's that.
Let's see. Realistic landing spots for Le'Veon, actually.
Let's look at that.
This was from today.
Sweet.
The Colts first.
Yeah.
We'll get into Sal Cap numbers shortly. I have it down.
Cool.
Cool. Thanks for not loading. The Jets. Yep, obviously.
Ravens. I did hear this one. That could be a possibility for him.
I'd be so pissed.
I know, and that's good defense too. And they technically do have the cap space
they'd
too.
They'd have to let go of Terrell Suggs.
Yeah, but
they'd have to let go of all their free agents. So that's the thing.
Do you want to do that?
I'm not I don't want the Ravens to be good.
No, I know.
I want them to keep some players.
The Raiders is definitely another one that could be possible. That's a
get rid of Marshawn Lynch and get Le'Veon Bell.
Totally.
LOL the Bills.
Well,
no. Maybe I don't know. Depends how cold he wants to be.
And the Buccaneers.
The Bucks
these are all long shots. This is not
the Bucks with Bruce Arians now as coach.
Maybe.
Ooh, that's actually kind of interesting. The Eagles. the Packers,
Niners.
and the Niners, and then the Texans.
All interesting.
I'd still say top 3 or top 2 is the Colts and Jets.
Colts, Jets. The first two that were already mentioned before we even
I mean, those pretty much seem realistic to me.
Oh yeah,
to be
for sure.
honest.
And then
Also news on the Antonio Brown situation. The Steelers have agreed to trade him.
Mm-hmm.
His agent and himself are going to be able to contact the Steelers, but the Steelers, I guess, do not have to listen to Antonio Brown on where he wants to be dished. So so his agent and him have an opinion, but the Steelers can choose to ignore that.
I mean, that's okay. I mean, I feel like that's fair. If that
it was something along those lines, but from what I read the other day,
it's
like that.
It's a bit.
He
it's a
also-
business when it comes down to it.
He
though,
also
so.
wants to be called Mr. Big Chest from now on. I don't know why, but he posted something about it.
What?
Yeah, Mr. Big Chest.
Really? Oh my goodness.
No, it was weird.
Won't give a discount.
Yeah, the Steelers
yeah.
haven't began talks yet.
They're going to though.
Because obviously
they can't.
nobody can do anything yet, so that's probably why. I mean, they can call and be like off the record.
Yeah. That's true.
They're not. Here's what Kevin Colbert said, the Steelers GM. We're not going to give a discount on the trade market, and we're not going to release him. So even if they don't trade him, they're not going to release him.
I mean,
him and the owner cleared the air, and then they both agreed to just move on. So the Steelers are looking for at least a first round pick, which makes sense. I'd give him a lower first round pick, if anything.
yeah.
Because if I'm being honest, if I was like a low or like a high first round pick team,
Mm-hmm.
I'd dish a first rounder for him. Anyone in the range of 15 to 32, I think would be willing to do it.
Yes.
Because I mean, he's massed finished last season with
Just
1,300 yards.
Think
and
about this.
15 touchdowns.
I know this isn't gonna happen because they don't need him.
Who, the Browns?
No, not the Browns.
The Patriots?
I was thinking about the Falcons at 15. Because the Falcons are 15. If they get,
I'd rather spend that pick on a defense.
no, I know. I'm not like saying that this is gonna happen. I know I would rather spend it on a defensive player as well. But if they go out and get Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, Antonio Brown, and Calvin Ridley,
with your tight end,
with Austin Hooper. Hooper does stuff. He just didn't do stuff last year. Oh, I'm sorry. Austin Hooper didn't score a touchdown last year or something. I don't know what it was.
He would catch like 3 catches for like 12 yards, and then the next week he'd have like 6 catches for like 20 yards. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
He had a couple touchdowns. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Eric Ebron was better. So.
Oh, Ebron was way better. We know that.
He probably won't get traded to the AFC North. So that basically kind of rules the Browns out. Not surprised. I love for Antonio Brown to go to the Browns, but
yeah.
But if I'm
we'll see.
I mean, it's a smart move to not trade him to the AFC North. So
you don't want to
every time he plays Pittsburgh, he's gonna go off for like 200 yards.
You don't want to play him twice a year,
yeah, especially with that defense.
That's dumb. All right. Anyway, something that I found really interesting today that broke today on a news show I was watching, The Herd, with Colin Cowherd. Yeah, Russell Wilson wants out of Seattle, but then I did more research on it, and it's
almost made it.
Yeah, that was wow. Almost yeah. So Russell Wilson I did more research on it. This is actually sort of true. I mean, sort of not true, but sort of true. His wife wants out of Seattle, not him. And if that makes sense. His wife wants to move to New York because of her entertainment career.
Sierra?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sierra, not Shakira. Sierra.
Yeah, so she wants to move to New York for her entertainment career. And so I don't know if he actually wants out, but I know his wife wants out of Seattle. So let's what do you think on it? Like,
I mean, if I'm Russell Wilson, I'm just saying. Or I mean, I'm here, so like unless I want out, like I'll leave. But I don't think Russell Wilson is leaving Seattle by all means. Now the
yeah.
Raiders, I guess, or the Giants, I guess, don't like anyone in this draft.
I know. I
I'm
heard
calling
that.
BS on that.
No, they like Haskins. Come on.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
calling
be
BS
honest.
on that. You have to at least like Murray or Haskins. Like,
Either one.
there's no.
I'm not the hugest fan of Murray, but he's still a decent quarterback.
Yeah.
It's
Now maybe they try to pull this move to keep OBJ in New York, but
why wouldn't Haskins keep OBJ in New York?
it's just stability. Ouch.
Yeah,
Maybe coaching.
maybe. I don't know. Who's their coach? Shermer still?
Yeah, I hate Pat Shermer.
All right.
He's such a bad.
He's good offense coordinator.
Yeah, good offense coordinator, terrible head coach.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of
Terrible
coaches
head
like that.
coach. Terrible head coach. Hugh Jackson, number one. That's the top of the list. Top of the list.
Great, good
Top.
coordinator. Bad head
Okay-ish
coach.
coordinator. Terrible head coach. Terrible head coach. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We can talk about that
Another
all
day.
we want.
Oh, we could.
Now this next headline surprised me.
Yeah.
I didn't even see this.
Yeah.
So the Raiders had a deal with San Francisco Oracle Park, which is where the Giants play in that baseball stadium. But then was it the mayor of San Francisco?
No. So technically, it was the Niners. The Niners still have domain over San Francisco, like fan domain. I forget what it's technically called there, but they have fan domain over San Francisco. So they weren't gonna waive that for the Raiders to play there.
Oh, so basically they had a deal with the Giants Park, but then the 49ers said, "No, you can't come here."
No.
So
Yeah, but
the Raiders are moving to Las Vegas next season.
Yes.
Not this upcoming season, but the next
Next one.
season. Their stadium isn't done, so they can't play there. But I guess the Raiders are close to a deal to stay in Oakland for next year.
Which I mean will be
It will be a
good.
1-year option.
No,
With an
with
option for 2020 in case the Las Vegas Stadium isn't built. The Raiders will pay $7.5 million for 2019, and then $10.5 million if they use their option for 2020. They also pitched. What the heck? They also pitched an idea to play half their games in Tucson, Arizona, and then the other half in Birmingham, Alabama.
What?
That doesn't make any
No,
sense.
no,
Okay,
no.
What are you doing, Davis? Oh, it's stupid.
He's so.
Oh my god.
He is so.
Why would you go from Tucson, Arizona halfway
To
through the season to Birmingham?
Birmingham.
Do you realize like he'd have to move all of the equipment,
Everything.
and practice stuff,
Everything.
the office? Oh my god, what? That blows.
He's crazy.
No, that blows my mind because
You know what he
that's
does?
Like moving people from Okay, we're gonna move from Oakland to Arizona. Now we're gonna move from Arizona to Alabama. Are you kidding me? You can't do that.
No, okay. Do you know what he does every day?
He goes to Payway and sits there and eats all day.
He drives a minivan and goes to PF Chang's.
PF Chains, yeah. Why did I
And-
think Payway?
No, he goes to PF Chang's every day
He's
and
su-
drives a minivan, and he
he's
still has a flip phone.
He's such a terrible owner.
And his haircut?
Bowl cut.
Do you want to get started on the haircut? Oh my god. Okay, he's is he as crazy as his dad?
In a bad way, yeah. His dad
His
was
dad
good
was-
crazy. He is terrible, dumb, crazy.
That's true. Very true. I mean, okay. And this is more
But
yours.
good for Oakland to try to stay in the Coliseum 1 year longer. Good
I
for
mean,
them.
I don't think they should be leaving for Vegas in general.
If anything, they should contact UNLV to get a head start of going
to Vegas.
Yeah, like I don't understand
Yeah.
why they haven't done that. But going back to the free agency talks, the money talks. Here's the current NFL leaders in cap space estimates. Number one, the Colts with 107 million. The Jets with just under 100 million at 99.6, so just 99.5. The Browns at 79.3 million. The Bills at 79.2. The Texans with 78. The Raiders with 71 million, the 49ers were 65 million, the Seahawks with 52, Bengals with 50, and Cowboys with 48.
Really? The Cowboys have that much cap space?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, not that much.
It's because, like, they're probably trying to save it for signing contracts. Like, that's what I know.
For Zeke.
Maybe possibly Dak.
No, they talked about Dak. They talked about Dak today on the Herd.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly think that they could get him for not a steal, because they'd rather have Dak.
It would be a low
No,
number.
it would be a lower contract, yeah. But it would be good for, like, it would be good for the Cowboys, if that makes sense. They signed Dak at, if they give him $18 million for 2 years, like, if that makes sense.
No,
And
you're
that's
right.
a steal for Dak, because Dak's a decent QB. Like, he's not, like, you know,
Hopefully that doesn't fall over.
he's not, he's going to be a decent QB. And
Yeah.
he's not the greatest, like I've already said.
I know the Browns are going to try to make a big splash in free agency because they're saving their money for re-signing Garrett, some of their other big pieces.
Ogunjobi?
So, he's not going to get a huge contract. He's going to get an extension, definitely. Like, right now, they're working on a contract extension for Perriman, Higgins,
Okay.
and Greg Robinson. Greg
Alright.
Robinson's probably going to command more money than either of them because he's a left tackle. And he played pretty well.
He played
so-
decent.
He's probably one of the more going to be sought after tackles. It's a small sample size, but a lot of teams are looking at franchise left tackles, and he fits the mold. Now it's just, can he get his play down? So,
True.
So it just is going to come down. I know the Browns are definitely going to probably try to save their money. Maybe get like Grady Jarrett. Like, they'll have like one maybe impactful signing, and then the rest it's going to be like bits and pieces. Like, I know probably their greatest targets are going to be Grady Jarrett, maybe Anthony Barr. He's not going to get franchise tag, so he's definitely a free agent now. And then probably another corner. Something
I
like
honestly could see Barr staying in Minnesota.
I mean, yeah, but he's not going to get franchise tag, so he's a free agent right now.
Yeah, no, I know.
So, yeah.
But like I'm saying, I honestly think Barr's staying in Minnesota because that Minnesota, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same team, and now they have a year with Kirk, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's just more of my opinion
so
on
the
it.
Colts and the Jets are probably going to have bigger name free agent signings. I don't believe in building through free agency. I believe in building through the draft.
Yes.
But I mean, if you can add one big piece, that's fine. If you build like little bits and pieces, that's fine. But you can't build.
This is where I think basketball and football differ in a huge majority.
Oh, absolutely. Basketball, you can just come in and play. Football, you really can't because there's schemes and other things.
Basketball, you can draft and win. The Warriors proved that, and then you can also sign a free agent and win. The Warriors proved that. That's what I was saying. The Warriors proved that. So
did the Cavs, technically.
Yeah. No, but like, you know what I mean, though.
No, yeah.
You can do it either way.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Whereas football, I don't think a team of free agents. I think the Rams proved this.
Free agents and trades
don't win. Drafting wins.
They made it to the Super Bowl, so I'm not going to say doesn't win.
But no, but it didn't win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They scored 3 points in the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, even we said if they don't win the Super Bowl, like, it's a bust year for them.
Yeah,
because they made so many moves.
It was. They needed to win. They needed to prove that making those moves made their team better. And what makes that team better? Winning a Super Bowl.
Oh, you're right.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Some side notes, the AAF, they almost missed payroll this week.
Oh.
Bad for them. And then they also were bought out by the Carolina Hurricanes owner who put $250 million into the league.
Where'd that $250 million go?
Probably a payroll, let's be honest.
True.
And one of the Iron wide receivers was like, what's going on? Like, it's
where's
payday.
my paycheck?
Yeah, where's my money? Let's see. Yeah, the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes owner invested $250 million. I don't know if he owns the league now, but that also kind of goes back to Kaepernick's $220 million
He wanted $20
contract
million.
when they can't even make payroll. So
no, thank you.
I mean, if anything, this puts the XFL in a better position.
Something I saw today though, that was interesting. It was Kaepernick's return to the American Football League, or to the National Football
What the
League.
heck was that?
That was that one.
That was weird.
It was Kaepernick's return to the National Football League, and people said that it was definitely possible. Maybe
With whom?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know with whom. They just said he's back. It was 10 things.
He can come back.
It was the 10-point stance on why Kaepernick's return to the NFL is sooner than we think. I didn't read it all, but I said the first point was he's back. I was like, okay, makes sense. I didn't really get into it. I think we've talked about football long enough.
I love talking football.
I know, I do too, but we do have other things.
No, it's my sport. Yeah. Basketball.
Woo! I did
cool.
basketball, not NBA, because we have a college thing on this. So.
You can go ahead.
Oh yeah, Embiid out 1 week. Knee injury. I shouldn't say damage, because no structural damage was found in his knee, but he's going to be out for a week.
He already has bad knees anyway, so.
I mean, it makes sense. I just don't like how stars are missing games now.
Did he hurt himself in the All-Star game?
I have no idea. He might have.
Expected soreness, so.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just now, with all this, stars sitting. LeBron sits more than he plays now, sometimes. No.
Just this season.
I know this season, but you know what I'm saying. Because he's been hurt, and then.
It's the first time he's actually been, hurt.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's just, the NBA, the product, isn't good.
Well, I mean, we already know who's going to win at the end of the season, so it's not fun.
Are we sure they're going to win? Because they're not looking too good, dude.
They have 5 All-Stars. Don't give me that garbage. And the playoffs is a much different season than the regular season. I mean, the Warriors already know they're going to go to the NBA Finals.
True.
So they're just okay, let's just fast forward to April already.
The
Warriors could be the 8th seed and still win.
Oh, I agree. I'm
not
saying that's not true. Because they can play their veteran star in Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, they could sit all their
Andre Iguodala hardly ever plays.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because he's old as heck.
Yeah, I know, but now he just plays in the playoffs and is probably one of the best defenders against. No, he's been one of the best defenders against LeBron James.
And the Lakers aren't going to make the playoffs, so.
It's 50-50. I think they could. It's 50-50. It's coin toss. If LeBron comes back. Oh,
yeah.
This is another thing that the Herd.
They'll be an 8th seed if anything.
Yeah, no, this is another thing the Herd talked about today. Okay, we're in an era where LeBron could miss the playoffs, is hurt, and then also miss out on Anthony Davis this summer. Which, then what do you do if you're the Lakers? Because he doesn't like anyone on his team right now. He tried to trade them all away for Anthony Davis. Right?
The Lakers signed Klay Thompson.
He wants to stay in, from his mouth himself, he wants to stay in the Bay for his whole career.
Kevin Durant said the same thing.
That was before Russell Westbrook took the last shot against the Warriors and not him.
I mean, I'm just saying, opinions change.
Oh, I know.
Excuse me.
But this was before going to play the Lakers.
I mean, still, we'll see what happens. Money talks.
True.
I don't think the Warriors have enough money to keep everybody.
Do you know the Warriors owner? He's willing.
It's just the NBA rules with the salary.
It's soft cap. It's soft cap. It's not a hard cap.
They still have to.
I know.
They still have to follow the rules.
True.
That's the reason why DeMarcus Cousins is only making $10 million.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins is only making $10 million because they gave him a $10 million contract.
Now they couldn't offer him more.
No, that's true.
So yeah, see,
that's true.
they can't. If anyone's leaving that team, it's gonna be Draymond Green.
I'm okay with that. He's going to go to the Pistons.
Yeah, screw Draymond Green. I hate that guy.
That's for you, Josh.
Yeah. So Joel Embiid out 1 week. Thankfully, no structure damage. The Sixers might just be cautious with that though, because his past injuries.
Why? Why not just hold him out?
I wouldn't hold him out. I'd play him like here and there, but
Like not hold him out, but like take this week and then see where he is midweek next week.
exactly. Just play him here and there.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do the 5 players most likely to move this summer first, and then we can do the thing. But so we have 5 players that are most likely to move this summer, and I put them out. Number 1 was Anthony Davis, which was
Not surprising.
not surprising at all. Number 2.
He does not want to be in NOLA anymore.
Number 2 was Jason Tatum.
Overrated.
He is overrated, but I'm not saying that he's still good. I don't think
he's good.
I don't think he deserved rookie of the year.
NBA Twitter overhypes him.
I don't think he deserved rookie of the year. I think Donovan Mitchell did, but
no, Ben Simmons won rookie of the year.
Oh, you're right.
Rookie of the
year. You're right.
Stupid,
I'm sorry.
But okay.
I was getting them confused.
Stupid.
Oh, whatever. Rookie of the year in air quotes for everybody that can't see us right now. Number 3, I do believe, is Lonzo Ball, which I found very interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. He's not fitting well in LA
anymore because of LeBron. LeBron likes him, but like it's not he's not fitting with the way.
I mean, he's hurt right now.
True.
But he's still out like a month, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not fitting with the way LeBron likes to play basketball.
He's not having a great season again.
Yeah.
He can't shoot. He still can't shoot free throws. I don't understand how he can't shoot free throws. He's a point guard, but
it's fine. It's fine. We don't know. 4 is Kevin Love.
Makes sense.
I do see that happening. I think he honestly could go to New York, which is weird, but maybe.
No. I don't see where he goes, but I know he's not staying
in Cleveland.
He's
the last one.
I'd say they trade him for maybe like a late mid first round pick.
He's the last one of their.
We should have never got rid of Kyrie.
Their 3.
I'm okay with LeBron leaving, but when Kyrie got traded, that pissed me off.
Well, because he wanted out. I guess. I don't know. It's fine. And then number 5 was Mike Conley.
Well, he wanted out because of LeBron. Like, it was LeBron's fault, but then LeBron didn't get a chance to talk to Kyrie about it. And now they're good, so.
I don't know. Number 5,
and then Mike Conley. That makes sense. He just got traded, so.
Wait, where did he get traded to?
I know he got traded.
I forget where he got traded.
It's the Raptors?
Yes, I do believe. No. Gasol got traded to the Raptors. Mark Gasol got traded to the Raptors, not Conley.
I thought Mike Conley got traded too. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so those were 5 people that were.
Poor Mike Conley. He's probably the most underrated point guard.
He's all alone now on the Grizzlies. He doesn't have a friend.
He's one of the most underrated point guards. He just can't win.
He's good too.
No, exactly. He just can't win in Memphis.
Nah.
Memphis might be the most snake-bitten NBA franchise.
I mean,
like, that team has had no success ever.
So they could have been the Vancouver Grizzlies forever.
Well, they didn't have the fan support there.
I mean, so when you move to Memphis, why do you keep the name the Grizzlies? You ever think about that?
I mean, when the Lakers moved from Minnesota to LA, they kept the Lakers. So.
I know, but it's still it's weird to me because whenever I think of Memphis now, I think of the Grizzlies, and I'm like, there's probably no Grizzlies in Memphis.
I mean, it's in Tennessee. They have woods there. There's probably bears in Tennessee.
There's bears, but they're not grizzly bears because the grizzly bears are in more of the Pacific
quadrant. There grizzly bears? In Tennessee, there you go.
Hey, one of the... Oh!
The black bears.
No, yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, just look what states grizzly bears live in.
Canada, Alaska, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho.
And then
California to Ohio.
Is the historical one, because we killed all of them.
Good job, Timmy. Proud of you.
It wasn't me. I didn't hunt them. It's because they were from Vancouver, And then they just kept the name, I guess.
Yeah. They were originally supposed to be the Mounties when they were in Vancouver.
That's funny.
Now if they were in Memphis, yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
No,
but
yeah, but anyway. Yeah, that's just a fun thing.
I don't mind the name, honestly.
No, I don't. I think it's a good name. I was just thinking about it, like, why? But anyway, the final thing on our basketball thing, the reason I titled it Basketball Today and not the NBA, was the UNC Duke ticket prices.
More than the Super Bowl.
No, less than the Super Bowl. It was about it's like $2,000 less than the Super Bowl.
Jeez, that's so expensive.
It's $2,663 is the cheapest ticket to get into Cameron Indoor for this game.
It's in
It's on
Duke?
It's at Duke, yes.
Okay.
Which
Is it their first time playing?
insane. I think it's their second. Because
It's just to watch Zion go off.
yeah, I mean, no. This is their first. They have a game at Chapel Hill later in the season. But my question now is, can Zion do this in the NBA?
No.
No, you don't think he can fluctuate ticket prices
No,
in the
because-
NBA?
No, because DeAndre Ayton was the first pick in the draft, and the Suns did not change their ticket prices at all.
I know. I had this argument
If
with
Zion goes to, let's see, who's the worst
Cleveland?
team in the NBA?
Cleveland. They fluctuate ticket prices.
No, they wouldn't.
Thank you.
They wouldn't.
At least you agree with me.
No.
You know who doesn't agree with me?
Because the Cavs would still be bad.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Do you know who
Like-
doesn't agree with me?
Who?
Evan Brennan.
Evan's a freaking idiot sometimes, so.
I'm like, there's.
He thinks Lamar
he's like,
Jackson's
no.
a
Okay.
good quarterback.
One. This is what he said to me. He said, "You wouldn't pay $150 to go see Zion Williams
No,
play
because I
basketball."
can watch him on TV.
I said, "No, why would I go play a crappy ass team go play basketball with probably a decent player on their team?"
Yeah, exactly. Now, if
Because
I'm gonna go see LeBron, then yeah.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. We don't know.
If I'm gonna go see a rookie,
We don't know how well he's gonna adjust
No.
to the NBA. Number one,
what's another bad team?
Knicks.
Now I could see that happening because the Knicks in New York.
New York,
so
but-
that's why I'm thinking of more like
And are the
Magic.
the Magic?
Yeah.
The Orlando Magic?
Yeah. Could they raise ticket prices? No.
Heck no, because they need all the people that come to their
Yeah,
games anyway.
exactly. The
So, like-
Suns wouldn't do it.
No,
The Suns would do it maybe a little bit because they already have two good players.
Booker and Ayton. Are
Yeah,
you saying
Booker
Ayton's a
and
good
Ayton.
player?
Yes.
Well, okay.
Booker
So
Ayton averages 20 and 10.
who was the pick? Who was the first guard taken off the board? I forget.
Technically Trae Young, but that was because the Hawks and the Mavericks traded.
Okay.
Technically, if we're looking at it, it was Trae Young, but really,
Cause
Doncic.
okay,
I mean, the Mavs
So-
don't even charge that much for tickets
and they have
with Doncic.
Doncic, and they now have Porzingis. Porzingis, and
Porzingis
Dirk.
isn't even playing.
No,
so-
I know, but I'm saying those. Well,
No,
Dirk's
no.
Dirk's retiring, but
The only teams that can really charge that much for tickets are the Warriors, the Lakers. Well, Lakers can't right now.
they could.
Maybe the Celtics right now.
Warriors, Lakers, Celtics. The three teams in the NBA, or okay, two of those teams have been traditional powerhouses.
Maybe the Nuggets because they're actually pretty good.
True, but we're talking about two
if-
traditional powerhouses in the NBA.
Yeah. If the Cavs get Zion, they won't change ticket prices. That's ridiculous.
Alright.
Maybe for the first game, but after that, no. They'll be like $30 a ticket.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because I remember the first game of the season for the Suns, because it was Doncic versus Ayton, and that was like
That was a big deal.
I think that was like $70, if I looked at it correctly. But still, like, whatever.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe give it a few years. But
Yeah,
no.
I know,
Not,
no,
not
no, no.
immediately. Not immediately.
immediately
whatsoever.
can he?
I think Zion's the number one pick, and then R.J. Barrett's the second pick.
Oh yeah.
But
Okay, so I had this argument too. I said R.J. Barrett is as good of a basketball player as Zion Williams.
Zion Williamson's more athletic.
Yes.
I don't know if Zion can shoot, but I know R.J. Barrett can shoot.
R.J. Barrett's a better shooter.
Exactly.
This is why I think he's better equipped for the NBA.
Zion is also technically a power forward right now, so.
No, he's playing small.
Well, I mean, he's 6'7", playing in college, where college players aren't exactly tall all the time. So
And that's what I tried to get across to Evan.
He'll be a small forward. Yeah.
No. He's playing
absolutely.
on a small forward, but he's playing in college against kids that aren't gonna play in the NBA. He's playing against D1 athletes. That's it.
Yeah.
So like only
nobody on
handful.
UNC is gonna go to the draft.
No, only
Besides Joel Berry. Is he still in the league?
no.
or is
Joel
he-
Joel
Joel
Berry's
Is
got
he-
drafted last year.
Did he?
Yeah.
What about that one, number 32? That one guy, that white guy.
The white guy, he's still playing.
Yeah. So like he's not gonna make it to the NBA. He would
No.
have already went by now.
No, yeah, right. So no, but you know what I mean. Like,
No, yeah,
he's playing
absolutely.
against kids that don't play in the NBA. He's playing against kids that are good enough to play D1 college basketball, but aren't the next level. And
Yeah,
he's
so-
already at the next level.
That's why you see so many good college basketball players. You're like, okay, like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. But like, yeah, whatever. It's fine. Okay, time for
Unpopular opinions time.
Woo!
First up, should an NFL team trade up for a QB in this draft? If you're that desperate, do
Yes, but like, which one? If we go into
it.
that,
Now, this draft is so deep with talent on either side of the ball, probably besides quarterback and O-lineman, that if you love a different pick other than a quarterback,
you could do
take
that.
him and then maybe trade up later.
Another thing that
But
I talked about today
I don't
was
think any team is desperate for a quarterback besides the Jags.
So the other thing I talked about today was one of my friends said that there's no way a team doesn't take a quarterback with the top 5 picks. I was like, it's altogether possible this
No.
draft.
Not that if somebody trades into the top 5,
Yeah.
then yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying,
Besides
like-
the Cardinals, so
Oh, yeah. So and this like kind of follows into our next unpopular opinions question. Who's the best quarterback in the draft?
Dwayne Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins, right? So, and also, this is another thing that came out today. Kyler Murray's thinking about not throwing at the combine.
Some other quarterbacks didn't throw, so it shouldn't like hurt him that bad. He's seen the other talent, so he's gonna like. Do you want to see Drew Lock or
No, but like
Will Greer throw the inaccurate ball?
no, but what I'm saying is though is doesn't he have to prove that he's committed to playing football? And throwing at the combine would tell us.
He can do it as pro day still.
No, I know, but you know what I'm saying though. It doesn't look good.
I mean, I think the pro day is more effective than the combine, to be honest. Like, the combine is more for, like, getting yourself in media, but then the pro day, I feel like, is more better for scouts. Because, like, when the scouts get there, like, they're solely there to look at you, whereas when you go to the combine, they're solely there to look at everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if you have, like, a bad combine, if you pick it up in the pro day, like,
That's fine,
You'll
yeah.
be okay.
You're right. Percy Harvin had a bad combine and then had great pro day.
exactly, yeah. So that's why I think the pro day is better. But
Yeah.
I expect him to throw in his pro day instead of the combine.
combine.
So
But
he knows he's probably going to go in the first round or
It's just-
early second round. So
it's just I don't like the look, if that makes sense. Like the look of it, cause
I mean, if he does everything else, I think it's fine.
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe there's
It might
maybe
just
there's
be
some
me.
unknown surgery that we don't know of.
Sure, it might just be me on that one that I'm just like overlooking.
I mean,
it.
there's been other quarterbacks that decided not to throw.
No, I know,
but
I know. It's
I get
just
what
like
you're-
weird.
I get what you're saying when it comes to that.
So my next question is: can an AAF player excel in the NFL?
Right now, I'd say not alone. Excuse me. None that have caught my eye.
So
I wouldn't be surprised if
one gets a chance or something.
exactly.
The reason I said this is because ESPN article, I read it. It was how Christian Hackenberg is reforming his NFL career or reforming his career in the AAF.
Christian Hackenberg is an AAF quarterback, not an NFL quarterback.
I know, but I was
Christian
like,
Hackenberg sucked in college, sucked in the NFL, is probably doing okay in the AAF.
doesn't he play for the Iron?
I don't know. God bless him, but I don't know.
Yeah. But like, so that's why I asked it. I think
I'd
what's
say
his face
probably offensive lineman or defensive lineman
could.
to linebackers probably have the best chance
Mm-hmm.
because teams are always looking for more
Depth.
O linemen, D linemen, and linebackers for depth, like you said, and those are probably the more injury-plagued
Positions.
people,
Yeah.
especially O-linemen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
Um.
the least they could do is
I
have a good
think-
AAF season, then bring them in for like training camp. So
Yeah. No. I think that Wolford could be a quarterback that.
I wouldn't say starting quarterback.
No. But he
I'd
could
say
be
at least a backup.
He could be a backup quarterback.
that's
he's
it.
definitely good enough. Like he's definitely good enough to get an NFL shot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Same with Garrett Gilbert. So
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not saying otherwise.
do you think Trent Richardson deserves another chance?
No, he's still blind.
You're right.
Okay. Next thing. Yeah.
So we talked about this kind of last show,
Yeah. It's kind of like
but are the Cards seriously considering drafting
Kyler Murray.
Kyler? I said I don't buy the focus that Josh is our guy. I don't buy it. I really don't.
Okay, I know you don't buy it. I don't buy it either now. After
Exactly.
looking at this and like I know our friend Hunter is a
Look
very
for me.
big Cardinals fan and he doesn't want to hear this. They might draft him.
I still wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
They might draft
I
him.
wouldn't be surprised.
And I know everybody's saying they don't need him. But they could trade down for him.
Kingsbury already likes Murray more than he does Rosen, so
True.
he just said that to get the media off his back. So
They could trade down for him too. Because they don't have to have the number 1 pick.
okay, now if you're gonna have the number 1 pick, you have to take Nick Bosa.
Yeah, no,
Now I'd
that's
be
what I'm
okay
saying.
with you trading back into the first round and trading maybe a player, but
Yeah. Anyway.
yeah, I would, like I said, I would not be surprised if we come draft day and it's like last year with Baker Mayfield with the Browns. Like none of us expected Baker to be in Cleveland, and then that day the story broke: Browns are gonna take Baker Mayfield the first pick.
Just so that like we're clear on this, like it's more just like I don't know. There's something about it that I'm just like they could actually take Kyler Murray. Like and it's like it's not the more as like the Baker thing. It's that they could actually take him. Like but what I'm hearing Cardinals fans saying, why would we take him? Because Nick Bosa's right there, and he's a defensive end, which this team desperately needs.
It depends what Steve Keim wants to do. Steve Keim has to have a good draft this year. If he doesn't have a good draft, he's going to get fired.
True. All right.
They've already thought about getting rid of him this offseason. They cleaned house basically this season. So
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, you ready to give me this quiz now that you're talking about?
Yeah, it's gonna be the Big Four sports quiz. So basically, what it's gonna be is it's the Big Four sports. It's on Sporkle if you guys wanna look it up. It's just the Big Four sports one. If you guys wanna play along at home, if anybody's listening.
Anyone's listening.
So it's gonna be the NFL, MLB, NBA, and NHL, and you have 12 minutes. If you don't know any time, you can give up. You just have to give me team names, and I will be typing them in and
All right,
see
go
how many
for it.
you get. Here you
Go for it.
go. Yeah, it started. What team first?
What do you want me to do?
You have to say team names. Oh, okay, fine. We're just gonna.
Like, I don't understand what you're asking me to do.
So
Just say literally team names?
yeah, it's basically team. Like say team names. So like
So for NFL.
NFL. Go NFL.
Am I
NFL.
supposed to be looking at pictures or just list off each team?
List off each team.
Okay, the Cardinals, the Buccaneers, the Niners, the Rams,
Okay, keep
the
going.
Seahawks, the Texans, the Chiefs, the Dolphins, the Giants, the Patriots, the Jets, the Giants, the Packers, the Vikings, the Lions, the Bears, the Browns, the Steelers, the Bengals, Ravens, the Eagles, the Cowboys. Cowboys I said already.
Yeah.
Giants, Eagles, Cowboys. Who else is in the division? The Redskins, the Raiders, Chargers.
Uh,
How many teams am I missing?
a lot because I'm writing them down, so it's like, you probably have like I'd say 2 more NFL teams.
I know
Hmm?
I know what you're missing. It's in that same AFC list.
I know. I'm trying to think of it and I can't. The Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs. I can't think of it. What is it?
Denver Broncos.
The Broncos. Damn it.
All right. Now
Broncos.
MLB, because you have all the NFL teams.
The Giants, D-backs, Rockies, Dodgers, Indians, White Sox, Twins, Tigers, Royals, the Marlins, the Phillies, the Nationals, the Cubs, the Cardinals. You're gonna have to help me out here, Josh. I don't know a lot about my baseball.
Nationals. Pirates. Athletics.
Mariners,
Mariners.
Cubs,
Angels.
the Astros, the Blue Jays. Padres.
If you give up, we can go to the NBA.
I'm just trying to think.
I know.
Josh, do you have any more?
Thinking like middle of the state.
That's what I'm trying to think of right now.
Smack
The White Sox. I already
I
said
already
them.
said the White
that.
Sox.
Red Sox.
Oh, the Red Sox. The Yankees. Wow.
Yankees, yeah.
Timmy, can you give us one?
Oh, the Brewers,
Yeah, Brewers.
Braves.
I'll give you the Mets,
Dang, yeah, the Mets.
and then I'll also give you the Orioles because I accidentally already typed them in.
Oh, the Orioles. Yep.
So if you want to give up on baseball, we can.
How many are we missing?
On baseball, 2,
What are the
4,
two?
5,
Oh.
6. You're missing 6, I think, on baseball. Yeah, 6 on baseball.
I don't know. Just go to NBA.
Okay, NBA.
The Suns, the Warriors, Blazers, the Lakers, the Clippers, the Rockets, the Mavericks, the Pistons, the Cavs, Pacers, the Knicks, Celtics, the Bucks, the Sixers. I'm trying to go in order of team name. If I was playing 2K this year, I'd know this, but
We've been playing NBA Live.
still, but I play like career mode, not
No,
like
I know.
play now.
I know.
Sixers. What starts with B? What, Josh? If you want
Josh,
to
you
help
can
out
say.
here, you can help out.
Uh,
Jeez.
Raptors, Thunder, Magic,
Pelicans,
Pelicans,
Oh God.
the Nets,
Nets, Knicks, Kings,
oh gosh,
Wait, you said Nets, Pelicans,
Magic,
Magic, Thunder,
Kings,
Kings. Oh.
the Bucks are already on there.
Yeah, Bucks are already on.
Nuggets,
Yep.
Grizzlies,
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. Chicago Bulls.
The Hawks.
Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, that's why. I hate that.
What else? What else?
You're missing
Oh,
4, 5. You're missing 5.
5?
Can
Yeah.
you name some, Tim?
Without cheating, we're missing the Wizards.
Wizards, yeah.
What's after? What's in between T and W team?
Spurs.
The Spurs.
There it is.
Trailblazers.
I already
Yeah,
said
yeah,
the
the
Blazers.
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 I already
Oh.
said the
Jazz.
T-Wolves. The
Timberwolves.
Jazz.
Jazz.
That's
I
it.
think that's everything,
Jazz.
yeah.
I might be missing one. Oh gosh. What's in between Memphis and Milwaukee? Memphis and Milwaukee. It's an M. Oh, Heat.
Minnesota.
It's
Miami.
the Heat. It's the Heat. It's
Yeah.
Miami. Sorry, I forgot to type the Heat. I know you guys said it. Okay, now we're on NHL. Because,
I know like 5 teams.
well, say the 5 teams you
Okay.
know.
San Jose, Coyotes, Blue Jackets, Kings, the Lightning,
You already have the Kings because the Kings are an NBA team as well.
the Rangers, the Wild.
Well, you guys just got a baseball team you missed because the Rangers was a baseball team too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Texas Rangers, yep.
Yep.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, Hurricanes.
Red Wings. Canucks.
Oh yeah, the Maple Leafs.
Maple Leafs.
What's the Philadelphia team?
I got it. The Flyers.
Flyers.
You
yeah.
know, you know.
Bruins.
Devils.
Devils. The Flames.
Canadians. Flames.
Oh no, INS. What the heck?
Stars.
Stars.
Oh,
Yeah. The Ducks.
Stars.
Panthers.
Panthers. Yeah. What is-
Stars.
The Capitals.
Ducks.
The
Panthers.
Golden Knights.
Golden Knights. Wait, you said Panthers, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, you said Stars, Panthers, Ducks. Sorry,
Capitals.
Capitals. That's the one I was missing. Okay. Hurricanes. You have the Hurricanes.
Mhm.
You Coyotes. I forgot to put the Coyotes in. Well, we have the Pacific Division, so you guys know that. Yeah. I know that we're missing the
Oilers. Did
Penguins.
you say the Penguins? The Blackhawks.
I said Blackhawks.
The Blues. The
Blues.
Sabres. I would have
Blues.
never guessed the Sabres.
Sabres.
Oh,
I gotta
The
spell
Jets.
it right.
I always forget they're actually a team because they weren't a team and now they are a team. The Senators, I wouldn't have gotten.
And you,
I said the Blue Jackets. The Avalanche.
Avalanche.
The Predators. I was like, what is that one team that's like the Panthers but not the Panthers? And it was the Predators.
My high school teacher was a Sabres fan.
That sucks.
Wait, how do you spell Sabres? Because it's weird.
Sabres.
Yeah, but wait, no, go over. Because it's not. It's over one more.
Sabres.
R-E-S. That's how I'm spelling Sabres, and it's not going.
Spell it the other way then.
Unless we already have the Sabres. We do. No, I'm sorry.
Why?
He probably put Buffalo in.
Yeah, I did.
Blues. Did you get the Blues?
Yeah, I got the Blues.
Penguins.
That's another one.
Avalanche.
Blackhawks.
Blackhawks.
PJ would kill us.
Oh, the Oilers.
I already put the Oilers. We got 20 seconds left, guys. So, I mean,
Did you get the Jets and the Senators?
I just added the Senators.
Devils.
Yep.
Devils, Avalanche, Predators,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hurricanes.
We got the Hurricanes.
So who are we missing?
Islanders.
The Islanders?
Yeah. Time ran out, boys.
It
So
was the Islanders, wasn't it?
it was the So you got every baseball team but one. You missed the Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh yeah.
You got every football team. You got every basketball team.
And then missed one hockey team.
You missed. Did you guys say the Wild?
Yeah, we said the
Yeah.
Wild. Especially the
That was
very
one of my
That's one of the
first,
first
yeah,
ones.
That was
I
one of my
for-
first ones.
That was user error. That was my bad. I'm sorry. And it was the Islanders is the only one you missed.
Well,
So,
I mean, we looked some of these up too, so it's
I
more
mean-
like 8.
yeah, you missed.
Do you have any other quizzes, or is this it?
I mean, we can do more
We're already
quizzes.
at 100
Yeah.
an hour and 6 minutes.
I mean, we can do-
We gotta cut it.
We can do another one, but if you want
No, we gotta cut it. It's too long.
it's too long. I know. I'm sorry.
Well, the podcast is just getting too long. I
I
don't know
know.
if it's gonna upload to SoundCloud or not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
It was my fault. We got off topic
Next
today.
time for a quiz, I'd say make it more towards the one that we did like All Star Weekend, like one of those
the vote,
instead
yeah.
of like
I know typing quiz. I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
that.
I just found this quiz earlier and I did it and it
Yeah.
was fun. So I was like,
Any final thoughts today?
nah. Today was fun. Just talking about stuff. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Josh, any other final thoughts?
Josh Harrison signs 1-year deal with Tigers.
Who's that?
He's an infielder for the Pirates. 8-year veteran.
Cool.
Is he good?
Yeah, I mean he batted a 290.
That's not bad.
So,
What was his fielding percentage?
I didn't get a good look at it, but I know he has 8 home runs and like over 80 hits. So.
Not bad.
Could be better, but not bad.
All right.
All right, this has been the Winning Tradition Podcast. Thanks for listening. Make sure you give us a follow. Until then, see you guys Saturday. God bless you. See you next time.